What's up, everybody? It's the movie guy. Okay, this is part two, my pre-watch of Braveheart. Mel Gibson had to tone down his battle scenes because he was at NC-17, so he had to get down to the R rating. Editor Steven Rosenblum had the movie at 195 minutes, which is 3 hours and 15 minutes. Sherry Lansing, the head of Paramount, told Mel Gibson to cut it down to 177, which is 2 hours and 57 minutes. In 2016, Mel Gibson was doing an interview, and he says he wants to do his 4-hour film if Paramount and Fox would agree to it. Randall Wallace wrote the screenplay, which is no any relatives to William Wallace. Historians said that Braveheart almost is totally inaccurate, but is an epic adventure. Rated as the most inaccurate history movie of all time. Belted plaid. Kilts was not introduced until the 16th century. The events aren't accurate. This is coming from historians. They were saying that the events isn't accurate. The dates aren't accurate. The characters, the names, the clothes, the Battle of Stirling Bridge in the movie could have actually had a bridge in it. Mel Gibson acknowledges the historical inaccuracies, but defended his choice as director, noting the way the event portrayed in the film was much more cinematically compelling than the historical facts or conventional myths. The film says that Scotland was invaded by British from England for some time, but actually England invaded a year before William Wallace's rebellion. Isabella of France is shown spending the night with William Wallace after the Battle of Falkirk. Hope I said that right. Isabella at the time in real life was 9 years old and was living in France. Wallace was not betrayed by Robert's father, but by a nobleman, John D. Mententis. Sorry if I say that name wrong. I am so sorry. I apologize. Wallace did make it into England, but he didn't get as far as South York, and he did not take out Edward's nephew at all. So basically, yeah. So yeah, most of the stuff is not even historical, except for like there was battles. What I love about this is the score of the William Wallace's character. I mean, there's even like historians said that he never shouted out the word freedom, but while they were, I can't even say, but if you Google it, if you don't know anything about William Wallace, but yeah, they did some really bad stuff to him, and he actually stayed quiet, but I'm sure he probably screamed to what's happening. His Oh gosh, okay, I hope I can say this. His head was dipped in tar and was put on London Bridge, and then I believe his arms and legs was sent to the four corners of London, I believe, or England. So, and the sword. It was the two-handed sword actually was just coming in that time period, but they probably used just a one-handed sword um, and a shield. So yeah, the whole kilt thing I think didn't happen to like almost the 16th century. But you know, I think it started to slowly come in the 13th, 14th century. But anyway, still a remarkable film. Like it is amazing. Like it is just the scenery. It's so depressing. It's this movie is like Logan to me. Like it's I don't think I could ever go back to watch the Marvel movie Logan because knowing that, not to go off topic, but you know, Xavier having dementia, that he wiped out all the X-Men, and then Wolverine being a shadow of his former self, coughing, barely can run, catching his breath, has to have leaning up against a tree. I'm like, that's not my Wolverine. That's not how I want to know Logan in that movie. Not saying it was a terrible movie, but I wasn't a fan of it. I just did not like how they portrayed Logan at all. But anyway, oh my god, I'm gonna cry tonight. I'm gonna cry tonight because this is so depressing. This is so sad. This is so sad. I mean, he's a historical icon in Scotland, and I would just love, with all my heart, would love to go see the statue and the monument statue thing in Scotland. Like, hope I said it right. Edinburgh. I would love to visit there so much. I mean, it's funny because I just looked up. I did like a Google search of just like you know typing in like how many nights do you want to go to, you know, Scotland, and there was like, are you going alone? Are you driving? Are you going to a group? And do and all this stuff. And then Facebook, nothing but my news feed of my Facebook is nothing but vacation trips to Scotland, and I'm like, oh my gosh, what did I do? But I'm so glad this movie won all the awards, the recognition. Um, but I mean, it is just um William Wall's character. You know, he's just you know fighting his for his country and wanting to be free and away from the England rule and stuff and everything. So anyway, I'm gonna watch this. I'm hoping when I do my after movie review, I'm not in tears. But yeah, Braveheart, like fantastic, fantastic movie.